Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing really well today. I'm actually playing zombies right now, and this is Firebase on Cold War. It's the new map they released. I've had a couple games now and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm here today to talk about the Rai K-84. I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to get it. It's a lot of fun, it's a new wonder weapon. It is honestly probably the most overpowered thing I've used. But yeah, anyway, let's get straight into this video. So first things first, you want to interact with this guy here. He's going to start the mission and open up the portal. But before that, you want to stay in the courtyard for about 4 to 5 rounds so you can get your points up. So the next step, now we got some points, is actually to open up this door up here and head towards the teleporter. So once through the teleporter, you actually want to head towards one of the E3 reactors, and that's actually going to turn the power on when you do all 3 of these. This is what I recommend so you can pack a bunch of guns, because higher rounds it is going to get harder. Up through here, open this door, walk down the stairs, and what you want to do is interact with this and turn the local power on. You actually have to defend and protect the collection units. You got to do this for all 3 of the E3 reactors. Once you've done that though, the power is on, pack-a-punch is available, all your perks, and you're ready for the next step.
Bang on top. Raising the wall. Some say life's a peril.
So I've pack-a-punched my gun, I've got Juggernaut, I'm ready for the next step. What you want to do is enter this building. This is actually the weapons lab. You want to walk up to this board and grab this blueprint. This will actually initiate the first stage of building the Rai K. So head over towards Scorched Defense, now we have the blueprint, where you'll find actually a pretty cool cinematic that I think is a great addition to the game. Like, I think they've done a really good job with this. It's quite funny at the same time, and yeah, it's cool. So make your way down this path in Scorched Defense, past these tanks, and what you'll find on the floor is actually some intel. Pick up the intel right here and then interact with this guy's eye.
Good. Keep that retina intact.
So yeah, quite actually a graphic scene, but I think it's a cool little addition to the game, to be honest. I mean, I saw this for the first time, I was quite amazed. I was not expecting it at all. But yeah, so we got this guy's eyeball, and it's actually part of building the Rai K. You'll see why in just a second. Right, I'm back at the weapons lab now. I'm going to take this eyeball and stick it straight in the retina scanner. This will actually identify, it says prove you are me on the screen there, and open up the drawer which contains the key. Now what you want to do is make your way to the barracks, where you'll find these lockers. Open up the lockers. Sometimes you can find some intel inside, but what it will do is spawn mimics. These mimics actually will contain the next part to the Rai K. You might not get it on the first attempt, so don't worry about it if you don't. As you can see there, I didn't get it on the first attempt. But the more lockers you open, the more mimics it spawns. And one of them will contain what you need.
I'll knock them down.
Oh my god. Get off me. Come on. Ah, finally. It's dropped me the barrel, which is actually part of the Rai K. And it's also dropped me some intel as well. Right, so the next stage of building this Rai K won't come until about round 15 and onwards. All we need to wait for is the manglers to spawn. When they do spawn, they will actually drop another item of the Rai K. So whilst you're waiting, you may as well get your points up, get all the perks you need, upgrade your weapons, and prepare yourself for something called an assault. Now this is a new feature to zombies, it's actually pretty cool, and normally happens around about round 13.
Undead hostile eliminated. One last hostile cadaver.
Right, it's now round 15 and a mangler has just spawned in. As you can see, he's there with his laser beam. And what you need to do now is actually eliminate him. He will then, again, just like the mimics, drop another item for the Rai K. Likewise, the mimics, you might not always get it first try, so keep trying until you do get it. Eventually, he should drop this, which is the power cell, and it's essentially the magazine to the Rai K. So now what you got to do with this power cell is you got to go back to the munitions lab and put it on charge for a whole round. So interact with that, it's on charge now. Come back in a round and it will be charged up.
Splendid. Fully charged and ready for battle.
Now for the next step, you need a good memory for this one. It can be quite difficult to understand at first, but once you get the hang of it and you understand the pattern, it really just comes down to memory. I will be talking through it so you understand a bit clearer, but yeah.
Thrown.
If you made it this far, you're really close to the end now. What you want to do is make your way back to the weapons lab. What you'll find is a computer. Interact with this computer, it will then show a sequence of patterns. It will stop on 3 occasions, making a bleeping noise. Just like so. And you need to remember where it lands and whether if it's black or white. So for example, that would be black. What helped me is I clipped this so I could look back and see where the patterns were and if they were black or white. The chart that we've just seen on the computer actually resembles a dartboard. I know it sounds so confusing, but just stay with me because it will all make sense in the end. Now you want to go straight back through the teleport and back to the courtyard. And make your way towards Pack-a-Punch. You want to take a left, and in front of you will be the dartboard I was talking about. It kind of makes sense now. So what you got to do is actually resemble the same pattern you saw on the computer onto this dartboard by shooting the sections. So this was my pattern. You then shoot the bullseye, and it should open up just like so, revealing the final piece to the Rai K-84. Make your way back through the teleporter, back to the munitions lab, to the workbench, and now you can finally craft your Rai K-84.
Wonder Weapon.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you build the Rai K. Like, comment and subscribe if you're new, and until then, I'll see you in the next one.